Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel, where I'm always breaking down the hot sports topics of the day. My name is Mike. Be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube to get all of my daily sports talk videos uploaded directly to your feed. In a move tonight, the Yankees have filled their left-handed DH spot by signing former Indian Travis Hafner to a one-year mostly incentive-laden deal. Hafner will look to step into the shoes vacated by Raul Ibanez, who went to the Seattle Mariners earlier in the free agency period. Ibanez is a guy for the Yankees, 12 home runs, 69 RBIs last year in that left-handed designated hitter spot. The Yankees will be looking for similar results at the plate from Hafner. But remember, two main differences that really jump out at you when you compare Hafner to a guy like Ibanez. One is the fact that Ibanez, when needed, could play the field. On the flip side, I don't even think Travis Hafner owns a glove. Okay? And the biggest difference is the health factor. Hafner hasn't been healthy basically the last 5 seasons. He hasn't played more than 100 games in any of those 5 seasons. Last year in 66 games, 12 home runs, 34 RBIs. Certainly if he can stay healthy and you project those numbers out, he'll finish just around the area or maybe even a little bit better than Ibanez did from a hitting perspective. But still, it waits to be seen whether Hafner can stay healthy and also whether he can hit in the clutch spots like Ibanez did last year. Remember, that was Ibanez's true worth to the Yankees. When it got late in the regular season in the playoffs, he was very clutch with the bat and really propelled that Yankee team to their only good spurts in the playoffs last year. So I know it might seem like, wow, it's only a left-handed DH role. Why is everyone making such a big deal about it? Well, I think it's partly because of the guy he's replacing. And Ibanez was a pretty important part of that team heading down the stretch last year. If you remember back from 2004 to 2007, Hafner was one of the better hitters, certainly in the American League, if not in all of Major League Baseball. But again, injuries have caught up to him. And, we'll see how he bounces back this season. From an overall Yankees point of view, you have Hafner now as a left-handed DH. The right-handed DH, they'll probably filter guys in and out of there. If Eduardo Nunez makes the team, look for him to get some time there. Look for Jeter to circle in there. Look for, Euclid to spend some time there as well. The Yankees did this last year where they had a steady left-handed DH and then sort of filled the right-handed DH with veterans as they needed rest. So look for them to take the same tactic this year. Overall, the Yankee roster heading into spring training has a lot of Yankee fans puzzled and sort of scratching their heads. By the one-year contracts they signed Ichiro to, Kuroda to, the catching situation definitely up in the air with going to spring training with Chris Stewart and Francisco Cervelli. I think Yankee fans are still holding out hope that Cashman can pull some rabbit out of some hat before spring training. Russell Martin gone from this team. Ibanez gone from this team. Now Hafner to the one-year contract. It sort of seems that Cashman's trying to piece together a team for this year. And that leads you to believe, does Cashman, A, see players at the trade deadline he thinks could become available that he's interested in? B, is he expecting some kind of big youth movement maybe next year and he's trying to buy a year this year? Or C, does he see some big-ticket free agents next year that he really has his eye on? It all remains to be seen. The Yankees, although an older ball club now, still have very talented players at pretty much every position, probably besides catcher now. With most major league teams, it's going to come down to their pitching most likely. I think the Yankees will score enough runs to make things happen as usual. We'll see how the season develops. Spring training is only 2-3 weeks away. Right after football is over, we'll really turn our attention here to spring training. But what do you guys think of the Hafner move? Do you think it has potential? Does it leave you, again, scratching your head? What do you think the potential is for Hafner if he can stay healthy? You think he can put up those Ibanez numbers? Let me know. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. And guys, subscribe to my channel here. I do a morning show, 10-minute video or so daily. And I also do these breaking news or, news of the day type videos as well to keep you up to speed on all things sports. Thanks very much for listening and have a good night.